Today we're going to continue the discussion we started earlier, which is the reduction or the adjustment in fuel prices in Nigeria. So the price adjustment is a response to favorable developments in global energy sector. And we've seen how the price reduction, how Dangote refinery, of course, has announced a decrease in the egg staple prices of petroleum, the premium motor spirits, popularly and commonly known as petrol, from 950 naira to 819 naira effective from Saturday, that's 1st of February. And this price adjustment is a response to the favorable developments in the global energy sector and a significant decline in international crude oil prices. Dangote Refinery's decision reflects its commitment to aligning with market realities and ensuring that consumers benefit from changes in the international crude oil prices. So historically, like I said earlier, Nigeria has experienced multiple prices, change from 2012, where there was an increase of about 117%, to 2016, when the government increased the price again to 67 naira, 67%, I beg your pardon on that, which is from 86 naira and 50 kobo to 145 naira per liter. So now there is a decrease, and we're going to, of course, dissect this and continue to talk about this and find how this how this impacts on Nigeria when we have a different fluctuation when it comes to fuel prices in Nigeria, considering that we ourselves produce our own crude. So, of course, we have online an expert to help us dissect this conversation and do justice to it. Talking to us rather via phone call from Maiduguri, Zarma Mustapha. He is the National Controller Operations of the, I beg your pardon on that one. So just stick with us while we talk to him. Good morning, Zarma. Good morning. Are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you. Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. It's good to have someone from the independent petroleum marketers to talk about this issue. So let's start from the description of current petrol price and mechanism in Nigeria. How does it work, and what are the key factors that influence this decision?
Well, it's my pleasure to be on this program, and I want to comment on the issue of price reduction, which I believe is the topic of discussion. Well, the price reduction is not as the general public look at it. Naira, 16 naira, that was this is because the margin that marketers get is not even up to 30 naira per liter. Some marketers get as low as 25 naira per liter, 20 naira. Some people get 16 naira per liter. The problem today is the growth of capital involved in the petroleum product. It's so citizens. If you continue doing that, at the end of the day, you will eat up your capital and you will be left with no any capital to continue operating. So I think that the public should give us the understanding and the patience, as we are always trying as much as possible to get the products where at the constant depots, take it down to nook and crannies where the various retail outlets are located across the country.
All right. Let's have this conversation again. I mean, Nigerians, of course, I understand that you're from your own point, you're saying that Nigerians should be lenient on the marketers, but then also are the marketers lenient on Nigeria? There is always this complaint of immediately there is an increase. This marketers just stop and it's the increment is implemented, but then when it comes to the decrease, it's on a different level. It's stopped. There was also a complaint during when the festive period when Dangote Refinery reduced the price, but then even after the price, to the end of it, of that reduction, people did not feel the impact, especially in the core north, and you're in Borno State. So what would you say made that delay or caused that delay for a long time, for over 3 weeks?
Explain. There are some complications that a layman of the street cannot understand the dynamics in the petroleum product marketing. This 890 naira, the 60 naira reduction that has been done, it's not really 60 naira because whatever you're going to buy,
Take a quick break due to some technical issues here, and when we come back, of course, the show continues. So stay with us.
This is Trust TV, documenting the Nigerian story.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us on Daybreak on Trust Television. So earlier we were talking to Zarma Mustapha, the National Controller Operation of IPMAN, to talk and walk us through this situation of the fuel volatility in Nigeria. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us, Zarma.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
Right, let's hear from you about, we were talking earlier, of course, about how the implications of oil markets are saying that not all of them are on the part of basically or buying rather more than 2 million barrel per day, or 2 million liters rather per day, and because of that they become retailers and sell at a more retailed price to Nigerians, hence the reason for the late delay. But then let's talk about what is the major causes of this volatility when it comes to the prices. We know that this one is influenced by the global crude oil price that has decreased. But walk an average Nigerian through this process and how we got ourselves here and why Nigeria cannot seem to stabilize the fuel pump price.
Well, in terms of why Nigeria cannot be able to stabilize the fuel pump price, there is no stability under the regulation when it comes to petroleum product prices internationally. The prices is being influenced by demand and supply across the world. And whenever there is demand, automatically the price will go up, and whenever the supply has been more than the demand, you see the price is going down. So in the deregulation economy, there is no stability as regards to that. So I don't think the government is willing to go in to start controlling the prices of petroleum product immediately, and they are afraid of maybe going back to the subsidy era. If at all the Petroleum Industry Act has given the go-ahead for the players to determine the prices as it relates to the international market, so we just have to continue managing and see how best those forces will continue to determine the prices at which we buy the product at the pumped price.
We always try to get an answer from you people talking about the independent petroleum marketers, which is the fact that we've heard from your side that just because there is a refinery in Nigeria now does not determine that there is going to be fuel reduction, and just like Nigerians are hoping it goes back to less than 200 naira. What is your take? Should Nigeria be hopeful that while you people, your own team and also the federal government are working through this volatility, that there is going to be hope at the end of the tunnel, the Nigerian fuel price would crash and reduce?
The price can go to as low as whatever thing a common Nigerian imagines, if only the prices of the flat crude rate at the international price has gone down, and the value of our naira appreciates to maybe somewhere around 400 or 500 naira. I believe the prices will go as low as 300 to 400 naira per liter. So it is incumbent upon government to see how they can put in good economic policies where the naira is going to be adding value against the dollar. With that, I believe the price will go down. If they cannot be able to do that, I don't think there is any indices that has given us any leeway that there is a sign that the prices is going to go down. So it is incumbent upon our government and the policy makers to see how best they can put in place policies that will make our naira appreciate there, and then it will affect almost everything, not only petroleum product, almost every good, the food items, the construction items, everything that you see, it is being guided by the naira value. So there is need for the CBN and the federal government to see to it and make every economic policy that will make naira appreciate. appreciate as the economy is coming off. I believe it's a matter of time for the naira to get its appreciable value.
About vulnerability of our own sector, would you say that Nigerian, price regime is vulnerable, especially when it comes to the external factors and geopolitical scenes and decisions? How do you think we can best manage it to at least have a standard price and not up and down prices?
Can you please come again? I can't hear. The line is cracking. I can't hear the question properly. Hello?
Implication of all of this volatility if it should go for the long term. What would be the implications for
Hello?
Nigerians and the country in general?
What will be the implication of what volatility? I had the line is cracking.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear the question correctly.
First question. The other one I asked. Are you with us, Zarma? Okay. All right. I just quickly wanted to talk to you about the long term of, this unstable fuel prices in Nigeria and how even external factors still affect us. How do you think we can best manage it? What is the long term implication?
Long-term implication is, I believe, it will have serious effect on the economy and the citizens. So there is need for government to look into it and bring in policies that will bring a solution to these implications as regards to fuel price. What will only get us out of it is good economic policies by the government that will make our naira to be strengthened and implement more policies that will bring about more refineries in the country, bring up all the refineries that are not working to be on stream to at least continue providing the daily demand of the petroleum needs of citizens across the country. It has enormous implication, but what shall we do? Is a law that brought about the regulation, and citizens, we are also part of the citizens. We all have to comply and see how best we can be able to adjust ourselves, work with the government to see that the intention of the government is being achieved, and at the end of the day, the common man benefits from whatever expectation that government has that this policy is going to bring to the citizenry.
To be done in terms of this, but appreciate your time for joining us this morning. Zarma Mustapha, thank you so much. The National Controller Operations of IPMAN. Appreciate you.
Well,
that was of course, a National Controller Operation, Zarma Mustapha, giving us an update on the situation of the fuel price volatility in the country. We'll take a break, and when